Welcome back to my cave once again, humans. It is time for part 2 of this mega monotype playthrough. Well, I say part 2, but there's actually a few important fights before Broly that I feel are worth showing. And remember, I am trying to beat this game with every single monotype. I am trying to beat this game 18 times, each with a different monotype, and well, the gym leaders aren't the only hard battles. In fact, there's a couple that I feel are worth showing, including your first fight with Brendan or May, your first fight with Steven, and then we get to the gym leader. I figured, why not do the extra credit? I mean, it's a good way to actually showcase the game itself, so I figured, what the heck. Of course, I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm gonna separate part 2 into 3 videos covering 6 types each. And, on that note, let's dive right in. Get through the first 6 types and answer that question I asked in the last video: how much worse can things possibly get? As we dive into our first type, which is...
What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity buck bumper. What about now? It's time to...
Alright, this first fight is technically optional, but it's kinda interesting. First off, he leads with this killer-ass swallow that I fucking hate, because he just one-shots anything out of the gate, and is faster than most of your Pokemon. If you do manage to take out Swallow, he's got this Arcanine, sometimes, but more on that later. So I figure going into a water type should do me some good, maybe, well, probably. Scald him to death, it works. Nice. And Arachnid is a pretty strong monster. Let's see if I can, survive that one. Alright, X-Scissor him. And, yeah, sometimes he has Grovyle, but there's 2 other Pokemon he can have. Same with Arcanine. It kinda depends on the starter, but I think there might be other factors to it that I'm not sure. Next we got Runerigus, who is quite slow but also quite durable. You can afford to bring some slow, powerful monsters to this guy, though I'd suggest saving them for Runerigus. I personally like to bring Whirlipede, even though he's kinda not that strong just yet. He does get speed boost, but hopefully he gets really strong once he evolves into Scolipede. Scolipede's awesome. Chunky little centipede dude. Sadly, I'm not doing much damage, and that's because of something we're going to get to in a little bit. But for now, though, let's bring out the low kicks, because this guy's a menace. Or not bring out the low kicks? Instead, let's bring out Dwebble, who is also a menace in his own right, thanks to Strength Sap, keeping him alive while draining the opponent's attack power. And that is going to be useful for physical attackers. I don't know if there's a special variant of this, but oh boy. Yeah, and that can also cause him to switch out to something else, like his own Arachnid. Yeah, that's kind of one of the reasons I even picked up an Arachnid, because his was so awesome and I wanted it for myself. Arachnid 2 is a physical attacker for the most part, so once again, Strength Sap can be quite useful. But let's actually attack, maybe? Oy vey. And he gets Predator, which is annoying, and a lot of ways to heal him. Predator, which heals a quarter of his life every time he makes KO. And he gets Aqua Ring, and I'm surprised they didn't put a leftovers on him. Whatever. Okay, so Runerigus, and this is my bug type team. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Joltik is dead. So I think now we can bring out the Lokix. He's got a pretty strong ability called Showdown Mode, which powers up his first 2 attacks, and he gets multi-hit, which is also useful. And I didn't give him Sucker Punch, which I really should have. I guess I'll have to rely on X Scissors for now, but he's not dying. Yeah, Runerigus is a tanky bastard. Very annoying to deal with. Alright, finally took him down, and is that it? Yep, we beat Brendan. Woohoo! On to the next fight.
You thought that was bad? Oh boy, Steven is a bitch and a half, especially with some of the types we're going to be going through. Alright, so first up, he sends out his Cradle. Not terribly threatening, this is more of a setup Pokemon than anything else, but he is quite durable and hard to take out in one hit, and if you don't have a Rapid Spinner, be prepared to deal with the Stealth Rocks, and don't even bother with Focus Sashes. If you have a setup Pokemon, like what I'm doing with Ledian, now is a great time to use it, because Cradily is mostly a setup Pokemon. He's not terribly strong, so make sure to use your setup Pokemon right here, because then we go into Metagross, who can be quite tough if you're not well prepared. Alright, so Mach Punch. I don't think I'm going to have enough time for Drain Punch, and because of Ledian's ability, he can strike twice. Especially useful if you have a Punching Glove. But oh boy, Heatmore is another tough one. Another really annoying one that I hate fighting. Was Heatmore always this strong in-game? Last I checked, Heatmore was actually kind of a pushover. But, not here. Oh boy. Alright, who is next? What?! This is a joke, right? We're already fighting legendaries this early in the game. Who cares? Ledian's already juiced up. What's the worst that can happen? Next up, this thing. Oh boy, my punching gloves are not gonna work on this thing, so let's try something else. I don't know if this is gonna help, but it does get a third typing with Steel. And I needed this to help for the next Pokemon. Oh boy. And Delmise survived, so now I'm up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. Sort of. Should I use low kicks? Let's use low kicks. At least it can kill Demise. But oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. After this one, he brings out his last frickin' opponent. The one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Larry, Curly, and Mo. Oh boy, okay, so Sucker Punch and... oh. Okay. Wait, here we go. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Why is everything just barely surviving? Now I have to find a way to either strike first or tank another hit. And I don't think I've got anything. I guess I'll try Shadow Claw. Nope, that didn't work. Larry, Curly, and Mo is super fast and has a Focus Sash, or Sturdy, I forget which, that prevents you from killing it in one hit. So you need really fast Pokemon and priority moves. Let's see if Scorpy has something. I hate this thing. I really do. Wait, wait. Yet, somehow Scorpy survived! Good little boy. Too bad I'm gonna have to get rid of you once you evolve because you're no longer a bug type after that. Now, it is finally time to face the gym leader for the first time. Let's see what strategies I used with bug typing. Okay, so he sends out his Spidops. Same thing right here. Spidops primarily is a setup Pokemon, not terribly strong. So, if you got a setup Pokemon, now is the time to use them. And I have a feeling you might need it. Try to get rid of Spidops before his spider's lair runs out. That way, he won't be able to cast permanent sticky web. Right now, it's just a temporary one, which is kinda counterintuitive when you think about it. I mean, his main weapon, Web Shot, sets up sticky web, but Spider's Lair sets up a temporary sticky web, and that's kinda counterintuitive when you think about it. But once you beat Spidops, it's his next Pokemon. What is he gonna send out this time? What? That's not a fighting type! That's actually quite the opposite of a fighting type! That has nothing to do with fighting! What's going on? Oh boy. And Hatterene sets up Trick Room. It is very, very unfun to deal with. So let's see if I can soak up a Mystical Fire. Okay. And she's a multi-hitter. Regardless, I did manage to soak up some. You kinda gotta wait out the storm here. Or have a really slow Pokemon outspeed her. Alright, let's see if I can protect. And part of me wants to use an attack because she can use Taunt. Okay. I guess I kinda have to attack now? I don't know, sometimes Protect works twice. Let's see, might as well. Ah, good call, she used the Taunt. Now I got no choice but to attack her. Let's see if I can get rid of her. Now with that, but now that Trick Room is down, I might have an easier time in general. Oh crap, she's using the Charge Beam. If she can get one of those off, this is your warning to get rid of her as soon as possible. Now she's really strong. Oh boy, oh my lord. Hatterene is so annoying, and like I said, she doesn't even fit on this team. She is not a fighting type. Why are they using Hatterene on the fighting type gym leader? It doesn't make any sense. Whatever, it's fine. We knocked out Hatterene. That's all that matters. All that matters. Alright, what is next on the team? I don't know, but now I can use Protect again. This time we got Dual Lumber. I'm gonna Scald him. Maybe I'll get a Burn out. Come on, Burn. Burn, yes! Haha! Yeah, having a Water type's not so bad against Dual Lumber. And wow, okay, Araquanid, I am glad I put you on my team because you are proving to be quite useful right now. Guess I can wait out a turn. Might as well. I'm faster than him. Plus, Araquanid is supposed to be a very resilient Pokemon with many ways to heal himself, so gotta take advantage of that. Okay, Dual Lumber is hit by Burn. Now finish him off. Wait, there's a chance he could survive this? Oh boy. And he somehow does! Joy. But he still takes burn damage and dies. Okay, so half his team down. Let's see what else he's got. Gonna send out my Doppler, being a psychic type. Psychic Surge. Wait, is that a fighting type? I mean, maybe in this game it is. I don't know. Okay, let's try setting up. And, of course, that's a no-go. Because most Pokemon in this game can kill just about anything in one shot. Which is always fun, isn't it? Oh, well. Scorpy is immune to electricity, so might as well use him. What? Oh yeah, so much for that third type. Okay, so Scorpy proved to be almost useless, but thanks to Focus Sash, he will prove his use here. Alright, dig a hole. Fuck you. Really? Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Gotta galactic him with the grip pincher. Alright, so I guess I'll die, because he is... Oh, okay, never mind! He is faster somehow! Even though Hitmonchan has an ability that gives him priority, but who cares? He's not able to use it for some reason. Oh, right. Of course not, because there's Psychic Terrain out! You can't use priority moves in Psychic Terrain. Okay, so doing good. Who's next? Okay, back to Electivire. And dig a hole. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Not the second time. Okay. It's fine. We still got half a team to use. At least. So, let's try Locust, because he's pretty boss. Okay, showdown mode. Let's see if Sucker Punch can, I guess not. Gotta, what to use? X Scissor? No. Alright, I forgot. Psychic Terrain, no priority moves. So, boom, I just wasted him. I hope this doesn't become a running theme for me. Alright, Butterfree. Pretty fast thanks to Majestic Moth. Hopefully I can maybe do something. Psychic maybe? Let's see how much that does. Nice! A lucky critical. Alright, and... And Butterfree is dead, of course. One hit kills. So many fucking one hit kills. Yeah, as we go along, that's gonna be a constant problem. Okay, it's fine. I got Ledian. Ledian is really strong. And next up, we got Bisharp. Well, actually, it's Redo Bisharp. And he has this really annoying ability where single target attacks can sometimes miss. That didn't happen this time. I got lucky, and I beat him! Yeah! Okay, so I won. That is one type down. And 17 types to go. Including the next type we're gonna be using, which is...
The darkness is spreading, Glumshanks!
I don't quite remember how much I struggled with a lot of these, but I remember a lot of them being, like, really hard. Okay, we got Swallow. I guess I can use Sucker Punch. Hopefully that'll knock him out in one hit. Good, okay. Next sends out Breloom, who's kind of a dead weight because it just keeps trying to spam Focus Punch. So just attack it. Do any sort of attacking move on it, and you can kill it. It's kind of dumb when you think about it. Alright, next up we got Arcanine again. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure what determines what his Pokemon are, but oh boy. Okay, so far Redo Kadabra is doing pretty good. But all good things must come to an end. Predator. Okay, I am really sick of Predator. That is such an annoying move when the opponent uses it. And in our playthrough, a lot of them are going to have it. And poor Stunky. He gets him with the Aftermath, but wait, what just happened? The little dumbass killed himself with recoil damage. Alright, so Runerigus, glare him to make him paralyzed. And I guess I can just keep, what's the word? I was gonna say Paraflinch, but that didn't work, so let's try something else. Zwelos. Alright, Dragon Pulse him to death, maybe? Ha! Okay, so far so good. Not having too many problems with Brendan right now. Alright, one more, just his Marsh Stomp. Ooh, Stamina. That is gonna make things complicated. Stealth Rock, why put that on your ace? That just seems like something to put on your ace. That just seems really stupid to put on your ace. That should be on your lead. Alright, so he's almost dead. Almost. Just, okay, survive that. One more hit, and he is down. Okay, that wasn't too bad. But, hoo-hoo boy. Brendan is just the warm-up. Once again, he leads with Cradley, his setup. And hopefully this won't be too hard to take down, but doesn't even bother with the setup for some reason. Oh, your move. Alright, now I gotta fight Larry, Curly, and Mo, and I hate these things. Alright. Decide I'll set up Trick Room. I don't know if it's gonna help me much. NK kinda just died. Alright. And he survives. Frickin' Focus Sash or Sturdy or whatever. Total ass. Come on. Alright, get him, Stunky. Cute little stinker. Oh. Hooray! You took down the Three Stooges! Next, we got frickin' Genesect, but fortunately, he likes to use Steel Beam. And, ooh, punched him, huh? Steel Beam has heavy recoil, and he likes to spam it. Cool thing about Steel Beam is that it recoils even if it misses. And it takes off half the user's life. Why would you use that? Suppose just to show the player some mercy. Okay. Delmise is pretty tanky, but managed. Good job, Kadabra. Alright, and we got frickin' Heatmore. Dang, Heatmore is kind of strong in this game. Considering how much of a wimp he is in the main games, it's kind of cool. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah, crap, that didn't kill him. Okay. Ooh, Predator. Nice. One more to go. The Metagross should take some decent dark damage. I mean, he is... Okay, cool. He missed. That's gonna help me, hopefully. Punch. Fuck you. Let's see if I can squeeze out a win. Well, I suppose you're Sucker Punch!
Whew, okay, good. Survive that and finish him off. Whew. It's not gonna get any easier with Steven. I feel like ultimately the purpose of these videos is to show off all the teams I use for this, and I guess it's kind of interesting seeing what teams people use to clear these challenges, especially for monotype challenges. And since I'm trying to beat the game with every single monotype, duh. Also, unfortunately, I nexed Stunky for this fight. I'm hoping to bring him back next time, but I figured there were other Pokemon that would be more useful for this battle. Alright, let's see what he gets. Huh. Not bad abilities. Okay, so use. Huh. Since I burned him, he's not going to do much damage, so, phew. And maybe switching to something else. Oh, okay. That was actually kind of cool. Turning his Shell Bell into Black Sludge, that's useful. So now he's going to take more residual damage. Oh, he's not dead yet? Okay. Nice read. Frickin' Hatrine, I hate her. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to use Will-O-Wisp, because if I recall correctly, she has magic bounce. So, no Will-O-Wispy here. Just kinda gotta run out the trick room. Just run it out. Okay, ooh, okay. Grimer survived. Okay. Almost got her. Want to heal a little bit, so I'm going to protect. Oof, duh. Okay, that power of alchemy is quite useful, but I don't have anything to switch into, so bye-bye. Alright, let's see what I can do, though. Arbok is pretty strong in this game. He got a nice buff in this game, and that is kinda neat. Wow, and Arbok has proven to not be a total pushover when it comes to bulk either. Kinda surprising. And he sends out his usual ace. I do not like fighting this Bisharp because sometimes his attacks, sometimes your attacks miss against him. Very annoying. Again, oh, but his missed too, and come on. Okay, someone's gotta hit eventually. Whew, there we go. And then back to Dual Lumber. Okay. Dirt Pulse. That's not doing much. But maybe I'll slow him down when he uses Hammer Arm over and over. And down goes the Hound Doomer. Alright. Kadabra, let's see what you got. Can you finish him off? And nope. Alright, Zweilous, it's up to you. Finish him off, Zweilous. Whew! And that's another gym down. And another type down.
I hate dragons! Yeah!
I don't blame you, Repto. I don't blame you. Because the dragons you get this early in the game are, for the most part, pretty lackluster. I mean, Noivern's pretty strong, but... oh, fuck's sake, not her. Not her. She is like the queen of bitches. Multi-hitting, super fast. Oh, and if you think you're gonna beat her with priority moves,
No! Her queenly majesty decrees you don't. At least I can make her Harakiri by protecting against her high jump kicks. You know, for some reason when she uses high jump kick, I just have this urge to blurt out, Ninja Yo! Usually when a mess happens. Next we got Rapidash. I don't fear Rapidash as much as I fear Serena, so I don't know what to do. And really? About whatever. What evs? Alright. I believe I got... Moody is a hard one to use, but apparently it's really strong. I'm not sure how that works, but hey, just go with it. Attack sharply rose. Oh, how lucky! Can I kill him in one hit? No, of course not. Silly me. Thinking you can have the power to kill in one hit? Yeah, right. Only the AI gets that exclusive privilege, you silly duck. Oh well, one Pokemon left. I don't typically use focus energy, but I figure why not? Maybe I'll get a crit. Of course not. Well, maybe I won't die in one hit at least. I didn't. Oh, bleed. Nice. Okay, I got a chance. Not with him, though. Alright, let's try the other Sliggoo. Normally, I don't use two Pokemon of the same species, but this is regular Sliggoo and Hisuian Sliggoo. It's technically two different Pokemon, so I'll allow it. Okay, can I do something? Anything? Please? Come on, bleed, kill him. Whatever. He's gonna die anyway. I won't even get to use my last guy. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have 6 guys. You only have 5. Sucker. Remember when I said the dragons suck this early in the game? That's because there is just not much to work with. I swear. Out of all the types, this might be the type I struggled with Steven and Broly the most. And I know what you're thinking, well, you just took out Larry, Curly, and Mo. That's gotta count for something. Yeah, steel beam to death. Oh wait, never mind. Focus Sash for the win. So, what's your problem? Well, my problem is, right now I'm getting kinda lucky. Plus, it's Noivern. Noivern is one of the few truly good dragon types you can get right now. And there goes my luck. Just ran out. Now I have to worry about this stuff. Alright, come on, Zwellius. Take him out with Crunch. Crunch time! Crunchitize me, Cap'n! Well, you're still doing pretty good, Balf. Yeah. Still doing good. Yeah, it's just... I know, it looks like I'm doing good outside of that missed Thunder Wave. But this is a strategy I made after tedious trial and error. So many different tries. Yes, it looks like I'm doing good right now. But it wasn't always like this. I'm only showing you the ones I win. I'm not showing you any of the losses. So, just because it looks like I'm doing good here, doesn't mean I had an easy time with this. Well, why didn't you use Dragon Dance Gyarados? Because I'm an idiot, okay? I didn't think to use Dragon Dance Gyarados yet. And now Steve realized his cute little anteater wasn't working, so now he switched to the fucking anchor. Okay, one more flamethrower now that he doesn't have the Oka Berry anymore. Burned him! nice. That's gonna help. Alright, come on. Come on, baby. Dead. Okay, so Sligo. Whatever. For fuck's sake, really? Ugh. Fuck me, Rain. Alright, not gonna happen this time. Alright. Burn 'em. Alright, acid. Alright, still got that stupid heat more to deal with. Shouldn't be too bad, right? Right. It's close to death anyway. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's not everyone just yet. Who's left? Oh yeah, the cradling. Well, nothing a toxic can't solve. Use power gem. Oh, wow, Sligo just barely survived that. I mean, funny how that's been happening, where monsters just barely survive, and even I've been able to get a taste of that. Oh boy. Well, let's see what else I got. Yeah, that poor Fracture's not getting much love, is he? Yeah, sorry about that, Fracture. Well, if it's any consolation, Arctibax is... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say probably gonna die in one hit, but no. Oh well. That is Steven. On to the next fight. Oh well. Maybe Fracture will get to fight this time. Nope! Not even on my team this time, because fuck you, Fracture. Actually, I have nothing against Fracture, I just find that kind of funny that I didn't use him the first two fights, and then he's not even on my team this fight. Also, I went back to Hisuian Sligo instead of the regular one. Figure, why? Because,
Good question.
Steel is weak to fighting, but I have a plan. I have a plan I kinda wanted to try out. Just make Sligo as highly defensive as possible. Just shelter. And try and sweep the team with body press. Is it a strategy that's gonna work? Well, let's find out. Alright, let's start with Spite Ops. Oh, well, actually, that didn't do much. Not that Spite Ops is doing much to me, but... Alright, well, let's try this again. Oh, this actually might take a while. Well, I guess I'll use Iron Tail, because I don't want to use up all my body presses. Alright, let's see. Dual number. Body press. Okay, hammer arm. Nice. Oh, yeah, that's gonna ruin his speed. Alright. Body press. Let's see how much it does. Oh, it doesn't even get him to 1 HP. Oh well. Iron Tail. Got him. Okay, so far the strategy is doing okay. Protect, heal a little bit. Alright, body press. Oh man. Okay, this must have been why I went with Hisuian Sligo, because I didn't know what else to do. This is a really hard one. Like I said, there's not many dragons to work with, so I kind of had to make do with what I had, and well, that's it. But at least I killed his speed. Alright, let's use Gyarados for some reason. Oh yeah, because he has Earthquake. Why does he have Earthquake? Who cares? Don't question it! Alright, gets Maxi. Oh boy, Hetrian. Nothing is really gonna work against her. She is a fairy type after all, so I kinda just... I don't know, gotta wait out the storm. Gotta wait out the storm somehow. I got Protect. Try and protect again. Well, that was fucking useless. Alright, crunch ties me, Cap'n. Nope. Nope, nope, nope-a-dee-doo-da. Alright, back to Gyarados because Trick Room is done. Earthquake. Every time I use Earthquake in Pokemon, I always think about Juggernaut from the Marvel vs. Capcom franchise. Or, well, the Marvel fighting games in general. Just always going, Earthquake! And whatnot. Kind of the same thing whenever I use Ice Beam. The Iceman has an attack called Ice Beam. Kinda quote him every time I use it. Alright, did I win? Yes, I won. Didn't even use Dragon Dance. Whatever. On to the next type, which is...
That means you move on to the lightning round.
Well, great. Now that I'm using an electric type, maybe I can take out that nasty Swallow right out of the gate. Alright, and of course, like I said, stupid Swallow is so goddamn fast. Oh well. Managed to beat him without taking me through. Yes. Well, that's not going to do much. Gotta think of a better plan than that. Let's see what else I got. Really want to use Redo Loudred. Loudred is one of my favorite Gen 3 Pokemon. And probably my favorite middle evolution, just because of how goofy and unique he looks. And, Redo Loudred is kind of badass, not gonna lie. The only middle evolution I can think of that I actually like more might be Quilladin. I'm being honest, I actually really like Quilladin. I think Quilladin is very cute. And it really makes me wish... never mind. Can I ask what was going on with the sign just there? I mean, take a look at this. Weird, huh? Anyway, I'm using Flaffy against Serena because of Cotton Down. And for the fact that Flaffy has fairly high defenses and can take a hit. And, are you kidding me? How did she survive that? I can't use priority moves against her. But I did slow her down, so, let's see. You gotta be kidding me. Really? Well, here we got a new water Pokemon I haven't seen yet. So, that's cool. Didn't get to do anything, unfortunately, but hey. Alright, now I should be faster than her. Whew! Managed to get rid of her, and Boltund is still going. So far, this hasn't been too bad, but I remember having quite a bit of trouble with this. But Boltund's been killing it so far, so let's see if he can finish off Combustion. And he can. Whew! Just in time, too. Now it's up to Steven. Steven. Frickin' Steven. What is there to say about Steven? Other than he annoys the crap out of me. But, once again, take your time to actually charge up. Get some stat boosters out there. You might need them. Let's see if I can... not so fast. Maybe I can actually do really good. Okay, Mach Punch him. Good old Pomo. Glad I put you on your team. Alright, Mach Punch. And of course the Three Stooges survive because what do you expect? Ay. Oh well. That was just one. Just one. And one more priority move takes him down. Alright, next is Genesect. Hopefully uses the Steel Beam. He doesn't. But Flaffy survived that. Not that the speed down matters. Kind of immune to it, so let's do some last minute priority damage. Frickin' Predator. Hey, but at least Bolton is lightning fast. No pun intended. Alright, which of these fangs can take him down? Thunder Fang. Nice. See what else can do, Bolton. Actually pretty strong. Pretty good choice so far for my team. Ooh, okay, nice. Frostbite is kind of a different... I think it works the same as it does in Legends Arceus. I am not entirely sure about it. Not entirely sure. I want to say it's like Ice Burn, but it cuts special attack instead of physical attack. I'm guessing. I mean, that's kind of logical. That's what I would expect it to do anyway. But again, I'm guessing. Alright, chubby little lightning bird. Ooh, okay. Wait, Delmise became fully charged? You silly goose, I'm not using Delmise. Delmise is dead. Well, if fully charged can take out a whole dang Metagross, I'm keeping that one on my team. Alright, now for the gym leader. Let's see what we got. Send out Kilowattrel, maybe get Tailwind going. Shoot out Electro Ball. Wow, really? Kilowattrel does some pretty nutso damage with that. Alright, the Yasha Berry, that helped. See if I can hit him with Hurricane. Booyah! Alright, who is next? Electivire? Am I faster? Nope. Well, yes, actually, I am. So... Alright, cut my speed. Oh well. Cut his Whoa, oh boy! Alright, let's see what we got here. I'm probably gonna die in the next attack anyway, so... Alright. Now, who am I gonna bring out? Yeah, let's bring out Loudred. I just really like using Loudred. He is awesome. I know it's Redo Loudred, but Loudred is Loudred. Alright, Hattrine. Okay, let's see how am I gonna figure out how to beat her. And start with priority moves, might as well. I know that didn't kill her, but right now I'm not trying to kill her. Just yet. So... They all have some type of priority move. Might as well sack my Kilowattrel. He's got Swift too. And doesn't kill. Didn't think it would. Okay, so who am I gonna send out next? Okay, Bolton can protect and then keep speeding up. No one's gonna stop him now. And he's got Tectonic Fangs. Alright, let's take them all down, Bolton. Got Dual Lumber. Ooh, I don't think we're gonna do it to him. Nope, couldn't. At least I still got Pomo. See you finish him off, Pomo. Fellow fighting type. Drain Punch. Nice. Last one, Bishop. Let's see if I can do something. Oh, Pomo survived. Okay. And hit with that attack. Fuck you and your ability. Like I said, fuck you and your ability. Alright, well, let's try that again. Okay. Does someone hit already? That power seems to be a double-edged sword. But, in any case, I won, and now it's on to the next type.
Harry! Ouch! You're next.
Somehow, this was not the biggest headache I had. There's a few decent fairies you can use, and, well, I'm gonna be honest, I have a soft spot for Granbull. Especially in this game, because Granbull's face in this game is just perfect. Then again, he has some of the best intimidating expressions in the game, if I'm being honest, or at least the best cartoonish ones. And how lucky Swallow just happened to miss his first attack. Nice. Maybe the rest of this won't be so bad. Let's see, lovely bite. How much does that do? Almost kills him, but not quite. Of course, he almost kills me, but not quite. How is Dash Bun outspeeding Grovyle? Oh, yeah, that's why I don't use Life Orb. At least since Grovyle's the grass Pokemon he's using, I won't have to fight Serena, but now I have to deal with this guy. Yeah, remember this guy? He's pretty tough too. See if I can paralyze him. Nope. Oh well. Alright, I'm sure I got something that can punch his ticket. Predator's still annoying though. His ability to heal easily is still annoying. Alright, Granbull, go get him. Did I mention I happen to really like Granbull? Granbull is boss. I'm not gonna lie. Nice! Took him out. You know, I've actually gotten some decent use out of Granbull. See how he does here. Just regular bite should do. Didn't do much. Oh well. Spiteful. Ha! Flinched. How lucky! Alright. Again. Spiteful again. And flinched. How lucky! I'm getting lucky left and right in this fight. There becomes cursed. Okay. Wait, did that happen every time? I don't quite recall, but now it's time for Arcanine. Gonna cut my attack with Intimidate. Better switch out. Alright. Azumaro's got some pretty decent healing abilities too, and wow, I was not expecting that Will-O-Wisp switch in. Another case of how lucky! And just one Aquafang should do it, and it delivers. Brendan is down, on to Steven. Oh boy, how hard is that gonna be against a steel type? Well, let's rip the band-aid off. Let's see how hard this one is. Let's try and utilize Unburdened Slurpuff. It was kind of a not-so strategy in the main game. Not top tier or anything, but hey. Let's see how tough this little cream puff is. Alright. Took out Cradley. Not bad. Let's try Heat more. Didn't kill him, though. Does he have Unaware or something? Huh, he didn't kill me. Okay, this is getting kind of weird. Still, Slurpuff's doing pretty good so far. But, against a, priority mover. Alright, well, let's see how Granbull does. You know, Granbull gets to be pretty awesome, but right here, he's all bark and no bite. Oof, duh. Okay, I guess Comfey? I like to call Comfey Lord Dracula, because Comfey likes to drain the health of his opponents. And since it's got triage, his draining moves get priority. Of course, Metagross is a steel type, and there aren't really any good draining moves, and, well, looks like the priority move didn't matter anyway, because Bullet Punch still came out faster. Whatever, I guess, wait out the storm. Alright, let's see. Metagross is tough. Wait, didn't even use a priority move that time. And somehow Comfey is still alive. Wow, just okay. Wow. Too bad Leech Seed's not gonna help here. Whew. I guess Draining Kiss? I don't know. Yep, that did diddly squat. So, goodbye, Comfey. Hang on, am I using a lot of Spyro music and sound clips? What can I say? It's one of my favorite franchises when it comes to video games. And there goes another throwaway. Dang it, I hate that thing. Okay, well, let's see what Whimsicott does. Well, something evil, hopefully. Let's try out Strength Sap. Strength Sap, cut down. Quite the devious strategy, if you ask me. Doesn't seem like its power is getting any worse, though. Oh, that actually did something nice. Okay. Let's see. Strength Sap again. And he's probably gonna switch out. But let's make use of this while we can anyway. Oh, I guess not. Of course, who is going to crack under pressure first? Let's see. Draining Kiss again. Wait, doesn't Delmise have the ability to heal? Is it gonna use it? Oh, you better frickin' not. I swear to God, if you heal. There we go, finally. Kind of figured, so I'm gonna use Strength Sap again. Okay, what can I do against Larry, Curly, and Moe? Well, Strength Sap again. Think I should keep trying. Maybe I should try, I don't know. I got killed his speed, so that's cool. Giga Drain. And now the Three Stooges speed is rock bottom. Let's hit Giga Drain again. And the Stooges are down. All that's left is this fucker. Strength Sap him just to be safe. Can't switch out anymore. This is his last Pokemon. Draining Kiss. I don't think he's gonna be able to outlast me. And he... still alive. Alright, one more. There we go. Wait, there's one more? Oh, right, I forgot about Genesect. I don't think my Whimsicott tricks are gonna do much against him. Surprised he didn't use Steel Beam, though. Instead he used Flamethrower, which... good for me, because, Azumarill's not affected very much by fire. Can't even be Will-O-Wisp. Woo, yeah! Alright, Steven has been pretty tough so far, but Broly has not been a pushover himself either. Now it is time to fight him. Let's start with the strategy I tried last time. Let's see how this does. Shouldn't be too bad. Return. Okay. What about this one? Still got a lot, though. Booyah! If you think that's bad, wait till I cover ground type. Yeah, I actually kind of look forward to that one, not gonna lie. Alright, and here is where I think the sweep is about to end. And I'm right. But hey, 3 Pokemon? Not too shabberino, if I say so myself. Wait, what? Magic bounces back stuff like Strength Sap too? What kind of bullshit is that? Live and learn. Okay, protect, run out the trick room. Get that guts ability, and Iron Fang her to death. Did I mention Grand Bull is awesome? I don't know how good he is competitively, but I still think he is aesthetically awesome. Alright. Ooh, okay. 2 Pokemon in a row for him, too. Can he make it a third somehow? Oh my god! How lucky! After Ground Bull nabbed 3 KOs of his own, it is time for the final type of the video.
The whooshy finger.
You're bluffing. Skadoosh.
This is gonna be a 3 to 4 hour video if I include all 18 types, so gotta end it somewhere. Mankey has an ability that basically gives him Choice Band, so hit him with Choice Scarf as well and you can boost his power and his speed, which is, as you're seeing right now, pretty handy indeed. I don't like using choice items, but kinda worth it here. Until I get to Runaregis anyway. But 5 more to go. How bad can this be? Hit him with a knockoff and... okay, that didn't do much. And of course that one shot. Okay, so Mindfu, your turn. Let's see, what can I do? I don't know. Poison Jab? Maybe poison him? I don't know. I don't know what to do with the Runaregis. See if Redo Simisage has something for him. Ooh. Not that he gets... well... ugh. Okay, what just happened? Let's see if this... oh, but it did something. Runaregis. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's not. Ledian's got nothing to hit him with. Finish him off, Girder. Whew. I got Marstomp. A Grass Knot should mutilate him, hopefully. A Grass Knot should mutilate him, hopefully. Yeah. Okay, so... this might take a while. Stamina. They both have stamina, so they're getting more resilient as they go. Hopefully Marstomp is... this is gonna take even longer, so we're gonna fast forward through all this. Eventually, he goes down. So, that's one fight. Next, we got Steven, and, well, fighting should do pretty good with him, I'd think. After all, fighting is strong against steel. Strong against... rock ice and steel should hurt your fists, but no, fighting is strong against all three of them somehow. Don't question it! Pokemon logic! Yes, I know there are some martial artists that can break all those things, but then why isn't it strong against grass? I mean, wood is pretty traditional for fighting to break through, but, I mean, wood pretty much is associated with the grass element, isn't it? Alright, let's see how I do. Wow, Mankey, you are killing it! Good for you, Mankey. Good for you. The double choice is working out for you pretty well. How's it gonna do against Genesect? Well, do your worst, Mankey. Of course not. They're getting really fast, aren't they? Why is there a legendary this early in the game? Alright, Simisage, your turn. Spiky Shield. Pretty sure he has a Guts equivalent of some sort. Was it Guts or Rattled? I don't quite remember. Let's see what's here. If I'm using priority moves, it must be Guts. Rattled boosts speed, but why would that help with priority moves? Priority moves go faster by default. Alright. Took down Genesect. Simistage is still up. It's more than he got to do last time. Alright, Demise. Does he have anything for this POS? I got Meteor Mash, I guess. See how that does. Not much. Frick this tanky ass anchor, bro. Tanky ass anchor. My ass. Yay. Alright, Scraggy, let's see what you can do. Oh, nice. Dragon Dance. That's gonna be super handy. Especially when he misses his first attack. And Sucker Punch him. Did it kill him? It did. Woohoo! Oh, and a Moxie boost. You gotta be unstoppable now. Alright, take out Heat more. Really? That doesn't do much? Dragon Dance again, maybe? Alright. Alright, let's see how that does. Does Heatmore have a priority thingy on him? Wait. I know it. I fucking know it. Heatmore has Unaware, doesn't he? Okay, so Girder. Girder's pretty resilient, so... Oh, okay, Drain Punch. That should help. Especially with Stamina boosting his defense. Okay, so... Nice. I hate being up the poor Anteater. I have to be honest, I have a soft spot for Anteaters. And here we have Larry, Curly, and Mother-in Mo. And they're doing next to no damage to him. Larry, Curly, and Motherfucking Mo are doing nothing. They're doing diddly squat against Girder. It's just every hit is making him stronger. They are so helpless against him. Of course, it's still going to take a second turn to kill him, but who cares? They can't do anything. Alright, okay, Girder, finish him off. Stone Edge again. Bleed, nothing that matters. Poor Larry, Curly, and Mo. Maybe I should have fast-forwarded this fight. Typically, I've been trying to fast-forward the videos to make it so the runtime's not too long, but I guess I decided not to do it this time. Oh! It's nothing that matters. End of match, but thanks! Alright. Steven is down for now. Time to fight Brawly. Alright, and last up, it's time to fight Fire with Fire, or Fighting with Fighting to be exact. Alright, do the usual one-shot BS that they love to do, Mankey. Pew! Then we got her. Do I want to sack my Mankey? I don't know. I guess that probably wasn't the best choice, but whatevs. Okay, so spiky shield. I guess I didn't want to sack one of my others. And she taunts me. Doesn't do her any good, since I was gonna attack anyway. Okay. What do we do with him? Nope, can't use that. Taunted. Didn't matter because I guess it did matter.
If I did have access to the spike shield, I would have been able to do a little bit of damage on contact and be able to finish him off with the priority move.
Oh well, okay, so break. Not sure why I didn't use Aqua Jet, but why not? Alright, this guy, fucking hate him. Break. Die in one hit. You know the drill. This is gonna be typical in the next few videos, but it's fine. It's fine. We got Girder. He is really resilient, and, well, that's not the resilience I'm used to seeing from him, but who cares? Alright, got a bunch of physical attackers, so hopefully this won't be too bad. Alright, survived that hit. Defense getting higher. Wikiberry healing him. At this point, now he's unstoppable. I don't think Dual Lumber is going to be able to do much to Girder. And with Hitmonchan down, I mean, there are some pretty strong fighting types. And you're seeing Girder's resilience at work. He doesn't need speed. He just needs to be really fucking hard to kill. As well as doing decent damage. He's got Drain Punch, makes him even harder to kill. What are you gonna do, Dual Lumber? You gonna... Oh. That's what he's gonna do. Alright, finish him off, Ledian. You did it last time, you can do it again. Woo! Good old Ledian. I've heard people suggest him, and I'm glad I took the suggestion. But anyway, that should do it for this video. This project is gonna take longer than I expected, and oh boy, yeah. I remember asking this in the last video. How much worse is it going to get? And, well, after recording a few decent videos for my, third badge, yeah, I'm about to find out how much worse it can possibly get, but, we'll burn that bridge when we get to that. For now, I think it's best to, end the video before it gets too long. Until next time, I'm Balf, and the cave is closed.